Social networking site Slaughter Number 4, Live Journal. Despite the fact that it's probably the least stupidly named SN site, no one uses it, so it's irrelevant. Comment time! Yonner87 writes, Earth and a he? Isn't it supposed to be Mother Earth? And as far as I know, there are at least 2 languages in which the Earth actually has a female gender. The way I see it, Yonner, is that I made Father Time into a chick with Rosalina Estrella Caneo, so why not make Earth into a dude? Admittedly, changing the conventionally established gender of the entire planet is a little outside my jurisdiction as Master of Ceremonies for 2011, but I would say I'm better qualified than most. Besides, whenever I would, dig or plant some things, I always felt like I was copping a feel of the Earth. So now that I've established that the Earth is male, I'll feel less awkward as a member of its populace. Good afternoon, butt kickers. It's February 7, the 38th day of 2011, which means only 1 week left until the dreaded Valentine's Day. So, butt kickers, what you getting me for V-Day? I mean, you are all clearly my Valentines this year, and so I was hoping you'd maybe return the favor. So what are you getting me? Spoiler, I'll be giving you a video, which is quasi-romantic because my videos are kind of like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Unless you read the little template that comes in most boxes of chocolate these days, and then you will know what you're going to get. Much the same way you could read my description and then you know what you're going to see. So now allow me to pleasure you football fans with a retrospective on yesterday's game without going into the actual game in too much detail. So it all started out with Terry Never Gonna Die Bradshaw, Michael Field Goal Mouth Strahan, Howie Go Long, Jimmy Extends Johnson, and that other guy. Was he there? I don't remember. Anyway, I didn't come up with a creative nickname for him. Anyway, it started like it always does, in a pre-game show with them jawing endlessly about the football that's about to happen. Then Christina Aguilera proceeded to chew on the national anthem and spit it out. It's the national anthem, people. You don't need to embellish on every note. And I think Green Bay won the toss, and then it was all downhill for the Steelers from there. Anyway, the best commercial of the night was a Doritos one wherein a guy discovers the healing powers of Doritos. It's pretty funny. Google it if you missed it. There were also 2 commercials with rapper Eminem, which was roughly 2 more than there needed to be. There was also a commercial with audible shudder, Justin Bieber, although honestly I didn't mind it too much. They counteracted him nicely with a little Ozzy. There were also roughly 80 quintillion ads for Glee, along with some, less important television shows. The halftime show was utterly, unequivocally, inescapably, unambiguously, unrelentingly, and unforgivably horrible. For those unaware, it was the Black Eyed Peas performing. Will.i.am had chrome hair, Fergie was wearing a sparkly football uniform that only seemed to accentuate her subtle manliness, and the other 2 guys whose name I forget and whose names don't matter at all looked equally dumb. The music was a mashup of their own stuff, turned into directionless direct by being performed as live songs, and some tried and true hits by other artists, which they proceeded to gratuitously butcher/ruin. Speaking of Slash, he was there too, although he looked somewhat ashamed. After that, the game was still fun to watch, relatively close in terms of overall score and point trading. Although it was a Steelers loss more than a Packers victory, not to take anything away from the Packers, but I would say that their victory was more the result of Steelers screw-ups than anything else, in my opinion. So yeah, GB won. And the second half's commercials weren't as good as the first half, although big thanks to E-Trade for proving me right, at least in that prediction, with your unfunny baby commercials. Overall, a quality football game, and to those of you who find football a general waste of time and a flagrant waste of money, which, gauging from yesterday's comments, is a good deal of you, I will not mention football tomorrow. I promise. So until tomorrow, I'm Griff, and I'm still talking.